everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, I upload every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. If you missed the first video, so this is my 10-piece summer dress collection series, and so if you missed the first video, which would have been last Wednesday, I will leave it up here in the iCard, but it'll also pop up at the end of this video so you can go check that out. What I have done for this 10-piece summer dress collection series is divide it up from 5 commercial patterns I've selected and 5 indie patterns I have selected. Today's video is all about the indie pattern. And before I forget, you should have by now seen this video, which is the release of the Itch to Stitch Algarve top. As of the day you're seeing this, which should be May 15th, the sale ends. 20% off. I did a full review because I was a pattern tester for this. Absolutely love it. I gave a full review, talked about the fabric and everything, adjustments and stuff like that in the review video. I'll also have that pop up at the end, but I'll also leave a link to the pattern down below just in case you're interested. You can go ahead and use that link. It is an affiliate link, just so you know. But yeah, I'll leave a link to that pattern and the video, and make sure it pops up at the end of this video. So today we are jumping on in. I scooted over so you can see a little bit better. I don't think you could see all that well from my video last week, so I want to make sure that when I point to fabric you can actually see it, because the collection of fabric I'm working to get through is in these 4 quadrants here for the summer and early fall. And so yeah, I pulled a couple pieces out. One for last week, you would have seen that in the commercial patterns, and then I pulled out one for this week for the indie patterns. I am so super excited. So let's jump into our indie patterns. Alrighty, so I have everything sitting over here. So just like my commercial patterns, I picked 5 commercial patterns last week and shared those with you. The same thing will go for my indies that I'm going to share with you today. I went through all of my indie patterns and selected ones that I've never sewn before. Even if it's from a company I've made their patterns before, I made sure to pick patterns I have never sewn before. And I also, the other caveat was I wasn't sending anything to print, because if you all remember, I showed my closet where I have all my indie patterns in these basket storage cubes up there, and I printed off so many patterns. If you remember me talking about that, I kind of regretted that. Printing off every time I purchased a new PDF pattern, I printed the pattern, had the pattern sent to print, and so I have gotten out of that habit. Only when I know it's something, yep, I am going to make or have plans to make in the future, I'll go ahead and get it. And when I say future, within 30 days. So I'm not, you know, trying to do all this printing of every single pattern that I purchase. Although this year I'm on the pattern no buy, I'm not buying any new commercial or indie patterns, and so there's that. So I went ahead and went through all of those cubbies and storage boxes, I should say, and I went through and I said, okay, and I looked at everything that I had for indie, and I only focused on what was printed. So I didn't even go to my flash drive, because I saved my indie patterns when, you know how you get the confirmation email. I have a folder, a whole folder set up in my email that's just for indie patterns that I've purchased, categorized by company, and I put all those emails in the respective companies. But then I also, as a backup, I also download the patterns onto a flash drive, a removable flash drive. And so I didn't even go through any of that. I said, you know what, focus on what you have here, what's now, because I figure I didn't know if I would have, depending on the patterns that I chose, if I would have fabric. And the last thing I want to do, I don't know if anybody else is out there like that, like this. If I'm already needing to send something to print and I have to buy the fabric, one of the two is probably going to fall behind on the wayside somewhere. So I figure, let me cut out one part of the process, only pick the patterns that you have already had printed. And yeah, a little embarrassed to say, well, no, I'm not. But yeah, some of these are old. I've had for quite a couple of these I've had for quite some time. And it's just time to go ahead and get them going. So let's jump in. And yes, I do have pattern. Let me set this stack over here. So the first pattern I'm going to do from my indie pattern collection is by Love Notions, the Laundry Day Tee. Now, granted, yes, I am a Love Notions ambassador. This pattern is free if you join the Love Notions Facebook group. You get access to this free. Yes, and so but it's also available on their website as well if you didn't want to join the Facebook group. And so I'll leave a link to the pattern in the description box. I'll leave a link to all of these patterns. Yeah, all these patterns should still be available. I'm thinking like, ooh, are these companies still around? But yes, all of the companies are still around. So I picked the Laundry Day Tee because you all know I love tank dresses. My favorite is the Know Me 2026 and then the Love Notions title. But I also love dresses like this, tank dresses like this that that's a little bit more flowy. I really do like this. And I need to replace, I have a tank dress, it's gray. I wear it all the time, but it's pilly. I pretty much stick to wearing it around the house or if I have a quick errand to run, but I want a couple more. And that one is gray. I do want to replace that one in a nice gray, but I'm not sure what color I'm gonna land on for the Laundry Day Tee. I have fabric over here, but I feel like because I tend to wear that tank dress all year round here in Texas. For those who don't know, I'm here in the Houston area, so our weather isn't like horrible or get downright, you know, like northern weather and everything where I'm from in Wisconsin. So I think I want to do something. I think I probably will do a gray. I think I do want a gray, and just to replace the one that I have. So that might be what I do, and I do want a longer one. There are a couple different size lengths here. There's a knee length dress version, and then there's a couple tunic dress lengths, and so I do want a longer version where I can wear with flat sandals, different things like that. So, and I'm pretty certain I'm going to do sleeveless, but we shall see. I could always change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I will do sleeveless because I love wearing sleeveless. So that's the first one. That's number one, and I'm not sewing these in the order that I'm telling you. I'm just sharing them in this particular order. Pattern number two, you guys, I've had this pattern since what is this, March 2020, and I was hesitant on getting it when I got it because I was like, ooh, will this look childish, or you know, I didn't know. But I decided I'm pulling this out and I'm making it because I won't know unless I make it, and I already know what fabric I want to use. This is the Helen's Closet York Pinafore. And the version that in particular that I like is the one of the model, the illustration in the middle where she has on a tank top underneath. But I like the pockets on the longer version with the model, with the illustration, with it looks like a person has on a turtleneck. So I like the pockets on that one, but I like the style of the one in the middle. If you can tell, the neckline, one of them, the neckline is higher than the other, and so I will prefer the higher neckline because I like the idea of wearing a tank underneath. And so, and I think for me personally, the one where the illustration is showing with the turtleneck, that lower neckline, and then having a tank underneath. I feel like that neckline, that scoop, won't hit in a spot that would look right for me being fuller bust. And so I don't know, but for sure I'm going to do the illustration in the middle. And I am doing denim. I am doing denim. That is going to be one of my denim projects. And that's not even from my Pinterest board, right? That's why I said, you guys, if you follow my denim collection series, I'm bringing you a denim piece every single month. I've already given you my denim piece for the month of May earlier this month, but I'll link my denim collection video down below, playlist down below. But there are going to be months where you get more than one denim piece out of me, and this is going to be a denim. And I have made several tanks, new tanks actually. I haven't even worn them, that I think will look super cute up underneath that. The next one is newer. This is from 2023. This is out of the Make It Yours with Mimi G. I'll hold this up. It's the Make It Yours by Mimi G, this book. And as a matter of fact, because I think it was like a month or so ago, I had sent to print several of these patterns because that was my intention this summer, to tackle these projects. And so what I did was let me share with you the pattern. Well, actually, it's right on the front. No, it's not. That's the duster. It is the base is the button up. And so for those who have the book, you know the button up. It's the button up shirt, right? However, I am doing the hack that's in the book, as using that button up shirt as the base. I'm doing the button up shirt dress. And so this is how Mimi styled hers. She styled hers as a like open shirt dress with the pants. So I'm not doing that, but I do want the dress. I do want to use it as to do the dress version. And I do like the idea of being able to wear it open. So yeah, I will wear it like that. But my main intention of it, I like the versatility of shirt dresses, period. And so with this particular shirt dress, I do like some of the hacks, quite a few of the hacks she has in the book. This particular one, I will make the shirt into a shirt dress, and also be able to wear it as a duster open like that also. And I have decided to finally, I had different plans for this fabric, but I am going to make it out of this. This is it was called Lemonade Floral, Pink Lemonade Floral from, it's a linen, a printed linen. Isn't it beautiful? This came from Rise of So Much Fabric. I purchased this, I feel like last summer. So obviously she's out of stock out of this. And so I have more than enough for that. And I feel like I will even have enough left over to make a, because this is woven, is made for woven. I feel like I'll have enough left over to make a tank. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm gonna really be diligent when I get to cutting that pattern out, because I would love to get a tank out of it, because when I do wear it open as a duster, I would love to be able to have on the tank, the matching tank, and then whatever color bottoms. I actually have some orange, it's kind of like a twill right here. It's a almost like a twill weight, bottom weight, that I think will be cute, like some maybe some kind of crop pant or something like that, that I can make out of that. And I could just see that being paired with this. But anyway, so that is pattern number 3, the Mimi G. Okay, pattern number 4, this is one I've had since 2021, and this is by Deer & Doe. This is the Orchidee. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I think. But it's the Orchidee. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, forgive me. But I'll obviously pop that up on the screen. And I think this is so pretty. I love the buttons on the front. I love the neckline. I love the sleeves. You all know I love a good gathered sleeve at the hem where I can push the sleeve up. And so I really do like this. And I would like it to be a long version. I could see it in a nice flowy fabric like a rayon challis, something like that. Unfortunately for this particular pattern, I do not have enough fabric in like a rayon challis weight or viscose to make this, so I will have to purchase for this particular pattern. I'll have to purchase for the laundry day tee as well, if I didn't say that already. So I will have to purchase fabric for this. The only two so far, well, out of all the ones I'm sharing with you today, I only have fabric for 2 of the 5. But yes, it is going to be the Deer and Doe Orchidee. The final one. You guys, I have had this pattern and I fell in love with it when I saw it in the different versions. I've had this pattern since July 2018. I always write, for those who don't know, I always write on my commercial patterns or on my indies. Probably 95% of them have a date at the top of when I purchased it. But anyway, this was from July 2018. It is Decades of Style. What is it called? Decades Every Day. Decades of Style. The TLC caftan. You guys, you already know I'm doing a caftan from commercial, but I am doing this caftan from this indie because I particularly like View B. I really like the shorter sleeve, and it's marked as easy. And on the front, it says easy to sew. It says sew in a day and wear every day. And yes, and I want that length. I believe that length of View B is definitely the view I am going for, and I don't have fabric for this either. So I will have to find, because this one I'm pretty certain calls for okay, so looking at the fabric, suggested fabrics, it says medium to lightweight fabrics with the soft drape. Most suitable: lightweight linen, lightweight icat, lightweight chambray, double gauze, voile, lawn, silk, noil, silk noil, crepe, rayon challis. Yeah, okay, I'm down. Yes. Yes, that is definitely what I want. And this one will also require, well, I'm gonna definitely try to stick to fabric that has at least 60 inches wide, because it's telling me for the view I want to make, View B, it is calling for at least on 60-inch wide fabric. It is calling for at least, I think I fall into the 22, 26 size range. It's calling for either three, I'll have to double check the sizing here because I know it is oversized. The finished garment measurements, I have to make sure, but between 3 to 4 yards. I'm gonna have to get 3 to 4 yards for that. So those are my 5 indie patterns. And again, you guys, you know, I mentioned it in the video last week. I am really with this with the pattern no buy, really my focus is to work through my pattern stash, be it indie, be it commercial, and that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle these projects and, you know, get through my my pattern collection. I have created a playlist for the 10-piece summer dress collection. So as I create things, I'll drop them in there. So when I mention the videos, or if you miss it, you can always go into the playlist, the 2024 10-piece summer dress collection playlist. So the video from last week is also in there. And yeah, so it's just 3 I need to get fabric for. Actually, I'm gonna leave the 3 out so I can make a note put a sticky on the front how many yards I need, so I can, you know, mentally, I can see it written, but mentally keep it in the back of my head when I'm looking for fabric. So yeah, but the others, I have fabric for them already. So yeah, that is it, everybody. I thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. Leave a comment section down below if there's any particular pattern you might be interested in seeing after it's made up. I have styling ideas for pretty much all of these different looks as well, so of course I'll be sharing all of that with you as well. But I thank you all for tuning in today. I thank you all for your continued support on this channel. It really means a lot. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you again. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. But yeah, stay tuned for Sunday's video. By the time I'm recording all of this, it should be a haul that's coming to you on Sunday. And you all know, since I'm not buying patterns, it's fabric. So all right, stay tuned for Sunday's video. Don't forget, grab the Algarve top by Itch to Stitch Patterns. I'll leave a link to it down below. Go check out my review video as well. All right, everybody, have a blessed rest of your week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.